Now, when it comes to flat pack kits, you tend to think of wardrobes, tables, the ones that are really difficult to put up. But at the Royal Shakespeare Company, they think much, much bigger than that.
In fact, you won't believe this, they made an entire flat pack theatre, which is being shipped out to America, so New Yorkers can appreciate the bard's work in traditional surroundings.
Joan Cummins reports from the Big Apple on why the American dollar is so vital for Midlands tourism.
New York, the city that never sleeps and the #1 destination for Brits visiting North America. But it's the relationship of Americans visiting the UK that we've come to examine. It's worth more than £2 billion a year to the UK economy. And it would seem that industry, arts organisations and charities in the Midlands are keen to exploit that special relationship.
In Stratford, a team of Warwickshire engineers are reinforcing the transatlantic relationship with this enormous New York military drill hall. The connection, the American desire to experience authentic Shakespeare on their Park Avenue doorstep.
You'll have this sense that you're coming into this space and then you're coming into this other world. And that's sort of the beauty of it. And then you'll walk into this huge drill hall and there'll be this object sitting in the middle, but a rather large object, but we're a rather large space. So the scale will be very interesting. And then you'll go into the Shakespearean theater. It really is going to be this transition, you know, into the world of Shakespeare, which is going to be thrilling, I think.
A collaboration of American arts organisations are paying for the RSC to build and transport a 900-seat flat-pack theatre to New York for a summer season, in a space that once acted as a military base following 9/11.
By bringing the RSC here in concentrated dose, we're really, we hope, satisfying a need and an interest that's been expressed over the years.
Although Americans form just 4% of the UK audience for the RSC, they contribute a massive 40% every year to the RSC's total fundraising budget. And by creating a little bit of Stratford in this massive Park Avenue address, it's hoped that contribution might get even bigger.
British tourists to New York say they come for the food and the shopping, but their American counterparts seem to have an irresistible hunger for all things British.
You sound different than we do. You have culture that we don't have. I mean, you have the Beatles, you have the Rolling Stones. We don't have that. We love it. And you speak the same language we do, usually. So all of those things make England a terrific travel destination for Americans.
It's anticipated that the forthcoming royal wedding and the Olympics will help to increase visitor numbers to Britain, with Midlands attractions determined to maintain their place on the tourist map. Joan Cummins, BBC Midlands Today, New York.
And in fact, Joan joins us right now live from New York. Hi, Joan. So they're going over there with their flat pack theatre. There seems to be a hell of an appetite for all things Shakespeare over there.
Nick, you wouldn't believe it. The Americans really take Shakespeare, Stratford and heritage really seriously. When I asked these organisations why on earth pay for this to happen, I mean, bear in mind they have their own festivals here. They have Stratford in the Park. Al Pacino has just finished this weekend on Broadway in The Merchant of Venice. They can do it themselves, and they say it's worth every penny or every cent to get that authentic Shakespearean Stratford experience.
And is it just Shakespeare that sells this region as a place to come to?
Oh, it really isn't. I mean, it's breathtaking when you're away from home to realise how much people are obsessed with what we have got on our doorsteps. They love Stratford, full stop. We can't say anything else about that. Warwick Castle, Kenilworth Castle. But I mentioned there in my report how the British tourism are expecting more Americans to come over for the Olympics next year. And people were saying to me, oh, we know it was conceived in Much Wenlock in Shropshire. So, you know, they are coming. They know our history and they want to experience just a little bit of it, and they're prepared to pay for it.
Great stuff, Joan. Thanks very much indeed. And you can find out more about the RSC going to New York on BBC Coventry and Warwickshire's website. That's bbc.co.uk/Coventry.
And let's hope they're a little bit better at building flat packs than I am, otherwise I'll be waiting several years to have that theatre built.
Some of my greatest triumphs and disasters.
Yes, mine too, mine too. Well, pleased to say Dan is back